everybody, it's Matteo Cielo, and today I want to introduce to you my girlfriend, Holly. We've been together for about 8 months, and she is visiting me in Vilcabamba, Ecuador for about 3 weeks. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Hi everyone.
Just possibly share just briefly what Reiki is and what it is.
Okay. Reiki is an energy healing method. There's no massage involved. You receive the session fully clothed. You can do it anywhere actually. You can do it the traditional way on a Reiki table, or you could do it here, sitting right here, or you can even do it in a crowded place, even in situations where you would think you would have to be really quiet, but it's really a mobile healing tool, which is wonderful. It's old. It's about 2,600 years old, and it originated in Japan, even though they think that in Tibet there were practices very similar to this that were practiced even before this. So Dr. Usui Sensei was the gentleman. He was a Buddhist monk who brought Reiki into practice, really. But Madame Takata brought it into the Western world. So it's only been in the United States and the Western world since 1950. So not that long. But it's an energetic healing method that is used to heal people who are severely injured or who are going through emotional distress, people that want to access higher realms in terms of spirituality. And when you receive it, it's extremely relaxing. It just drops your brainwave patterns low into the alpha state, and a lot of healing takes place there. So it's a very pleasant experience, wouldn't you say? Because Matteo, you've received it.
Yeah, I would say the best way I could describe Reiki is simply, it's just like pure loving energy. It's like just the pure tranquility, love, yes. And it's just the person just channels it right through their hands. You know, it's not theirs. It's just coming right through them.
Yeah, you're just being, as the practitioner, you're just being the conduit. You're absolutely correct. So.
And as a practitioner, there's 4 levels to practicing and giving Reiki, which you know, as you get it's not certified, but it's called attuned to the different levels. You can practice on yourself, and you also practice on other people. So we were saying that the other day, Holly gave me the Reiki level 1 attunement, and I was in this really, I was just in a funk. I was in a kind of a grumpy, I could feel a lot of heaviness in my energy. Do you want to
Sure.
show the rest?
So I just impromptu, I decided to take some photos, and I said, let's experiment, because I hadn't done that before. Even through all my years of practice, I said, let's take a photo before you receive the attunement, and then afterwards. And Matteo was totally open to doing that, so we did it. No posing or anything. I just took the photo when he was ready to do the attunement, and then immediately as he came out of it, as soon as he opened his eyes, I took another photo, and I did a before and after, and the photos are so telling. He looked so radiant and happy, and his eyes were bright. And
maybe I'll even try to put that image into this video somehow, like put it as like right about now, put it in, and you could see the before. You could tell I was like angry and just frustrated and annoyed, and then after it was just like
very huge, notable difference. It was really beautiful to see. So, how have you been feeling since you did the attunement? I know you went through some stuff for a couple of days actually afterwards, because what happens in the attunement process, it's like a roto-rooter to your system. It goes in through the crown chakra, through all of them, and outwards to the chakras outside of your physical body, and it cleans up and basically realigns and loosens and shakes things up that shouldn't be there, and or that's doing you a disservice. And a lot of people will experience some after effects, some actual somatic responses, perhaps a disturbed tummy, or extreme thirst, or a little bit of a headache. And other people have more of the emotional. Some people have both. So do you want to share a little bit?
Yeah. So as the attunement process was happening, there was a lot of fear that came up for me. Some fears around it. But I just witnessed those. And then I could feel how, there was this, in my lungs, I could feel this, heaviness just got lifted out. And then, I felt quite light and quite tired. I was giving myself Reiki after that, and I was very tired.
Yes, and that's quite a I won't say common experience, but many people do experience that fatigue, because it's rearranging your entire system inwardly.
And some people are energized after.
Yes, very much so. Some people laugh, hysterically afterwards, and it's just like a huge release. So it was
That's
really
nice.
beautiful for me to watch Matteo go through that. And you definitely had some huge releases the next day.
Definitely.
And
Emotional releases.
Yes, which was good, and we just held the space together, and as you went through it. And so Reiki really is essentially, it works really deeply. It's not just a quick fix method of healing, and it can take time for people who are suffering from something that has been really long term, for it to be transmuted and changed and moved out of the body, or not necessarily moved out of the body, but transmuted into something that's more beneficial for the person.
And Holly has been practicing for 15 years, and we probably can't really claim things, but people have healed from some terminal illnesses.
Yes, and you're right. I don't put it out there that this happens, but for the sacredness for the people to keep it private, and also to not set an expectation. So if you are struggling with something that's really predominantly affecting your life in a large way, if you do indulge in Reiki sessions regularly, or you decide to become attuned, you can really, really change things in the system. So
yeah, and I think most of illness and dis-ease is the reason the body's not healing is because it's in a very anxious fight or flight, the nervous system is activated. And
yes.
One of the amazing things about Reiki is that it's pure, loving, tranquil energy. So then when you're on the table for about an hour session, you can do longer or even shorter, but you really relax, and your body finally gets the ability to really heal itself.
Yes.
So I mean, Reiki in itself it's not like a one or two session where you're going to heal likely you're not going to heal a chronic illness in 1 or 2 sessions, but I think it's important, if people have disposable income, some extra income, and if they really want to take care of themselves, I think Reiki is important.
Yes.
It's energetic.
Yes.
So there's the physical, which is kind of massage, and people are getting hands on your body, which is fantastic. And then there's more subtle work, and
it goes deeper.
That goes more on the energetic levels.
Yes, and also Reiki does go into the blood. It really can change the quality of your blood. They've done tests on this, and They've also measured the effectiveness. Unfortunately, there hasn't been a lot of money spent on the research for Reiki, but there are a few people like William Rand and several other people in his organization that have researched the effects of Reiki after a period of time and after the attunements as well. So
yeah, it's like becoming a practitioner and getting the attunements in itself is a healing modality for yourself.
Yes.
Because it opens up your system
Yes.
to more energy, which always requires us to be able to look at the things that are preventing us from holding more energy.
Very much so, and it helps to heal the healer too.
Mm-hmm.
Just exactly what you said, bringing out those things that you need to work on for yourself, because you can't be an effective healer if you're not working on your own issues and things that arise. So to be clear, you have to actually treat yourself every day. So Mateo's been treating himself,
Mm-hmm.
and it's been really lovely, because there have been a few moments where, you know, the place is quiet and I'll come out and he's treating himself. And so
Mm-hmm.
the essence of being a really good practitioner of Reiki is self-treatment. It's very important.
I plan to use it every night.
Yes.
Every night when I go to bed, I plan to put my hands on, usually my heart and solar plexus, and just channel energy to help, just soothe the system,
Yes.
relax any tension.
Right.
Um,
And the great thing, wouldn't you admit, is you don't even have to think about it. Once you've received the attunement, it's like a light switch. Whenever you put your hands on, the Reiki flows. And even just thinking the word Reiki gets it to turn on.
It's just very subtle. Just you put your hands with the intention of Reiki, and then it's flowing.
Yes.
It's not doesn't. It's very it's almost automated in a sense.
Yeah.
So, for those people that may be in the Denver area, this is where Holly's practicing at the moment. So if you live in Colorado or Denver, and you want to receive sessions from Holly, maybe you can just give your website.
Yes, sure. It's reikiwithholly.com. So the word REIKI with holly.com. And my information's on there. My email address is on there. Very easy, reikiwithholly@gmail.com. And my phone number is on the website too. The website is chock full of information about the benefits of Reiki and the classes, what I cover in my classes, and what you can expect. And also a little bit of scientific information, which is always interesting, and testimonials. So if you want verification that this is a modality that would be suitable for you, then check out the testimonials.
And we can probably save this for another video, but Holly has created something called Reiki Baby.
Yes.
Where, she has a mission to share, to attune essentially mothers and fathers,
Yes.
like a pregnant mother and fathers, or in newborns,
Yes.
to essentially be able to soothe their child.
And each other. It creates
Soothe each other.
a bond between the parents. And so I would love to do another video on that. And
Let's shoot it
so,
right. Let's shoot it right now.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, and this was great to share this information with you.
Right. Yeah. Thank you for. Thanks for watching these videos. For those of you that want to practice that feel called to become like a healer, practice healing modalities. I teach yoga. She practices Reiki. I also do intuitive counseling. These types of things. Reiki, massage Reiki. There's tons of them. Breath work. There's literally dozens and dozens of and there's maybe even hundreds of different variations of healing modalities. But if you feel called, I highly recommend becoming attuned, getting the attunement from a practitioner that you resonate with. So someone that you've met, and
It has to be a Reiki master in order to receive
which means
the
they've
attunement.
done the 4 levels, and
Yes.
and because to make sure you resonate with how they speak and their energy. Otherwise, you may not feel so comfortable. Okay, that's enough for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.